Pause video. Stop recording video. Button. Speech off.
Oh my god, yeah, like that sample is everywhere. Like that sample is everywhere, and just to prove it to you, like, so yeah, like just to prove it to you, I'll show you. Like, I'll show you. Like, that sample's everywhere. And that's the 2012 Activity Cube. It's not my video, though, but originally. But yeah, like that. Like, yeah, I just had to do this, but yeah. Here we go.
Every side. Red. Circle. Orange. Heart. Yellow. Triangle. Green. Square. Blue. Star.
Yeah, like that sample is everywhere. And that's the 2012 VTech Alphabet Activity Cube. That sample is like an old Yamaha like 90s sample, I believe. But yeah, that sample is everywhere. I have a full-size keyboard that has that sample in it. And yeah, like that's the most un-VTech sample in existence of VTech. Like that's the Yamaha or Holtec chip piano sample. That is like, yeah. And just to prove it to you, I have a Rock Jams 61 key, I believe, full-size keyboard. And here we go. I'll plug it in for you guys, just to give you a quick listen. Yeah, like, I'll turn this on. This is the most stupid keyboard I ever have in my existence. Like, it has no buttons on it. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, this is the sample that VTech uses. This is a sample that VTech uses. That's all the samples that VTech uses. Like that sample is used in that toy. Like That is the most generic sample that VTech has ever produced in its life, basically. Like, that sample that has ever used, like, that is like a common sample. Like, and this is 2012. I mean, Jank Tech was already ended. Jank Tech was from like 2000 to 2012. I mean, Jank Tech was the era, the cool era of VTech, the best era of VTech, I believe. But VTech, yeah, this is the most un-VTech VTech sample ever in existence, and I'm not afraid to say it. But VTech just did this so that they can do it, and so that they can save a couple bucks. I don't know. But why VTech? Why do this? Why do this, VTech? When you got other samples. But yeah, like the previous generation samples, like the Explore and Learn Helicopter 2011 Story Piano, Sing Discover Piano, Sing Discover Storytime Piano, like that sample was good. I mean, yeah, sure, it was used in small things, like smaller things, like smaller numbers of things. I mean, like Mr. Christmas. Mr. Christmas used that sample, but yeah. I know XP40, he commented saying that he had a 61 key keyboard that had that sample in it, but yeah. But VTech, this sample, like in 2012, this got phased in, and I don't know why. But I would say like about 90% of toy keyboards sold today either use that sample or use this. Yeah, that's my techno beat, but yeah. 90% like toy keyboards, I would say, use either that or that sample that's in my rock jams or the sample that's in my techno beat. But they're related to each other because they were both produced by Yamaha in like the 80s or 90s or something like that for like the PSR keyboards or something like that. That's what I heard basically. But yeah, most un-VTech VTech sample ever. And I mean, like, VTech is just crazy. I mean, kind of. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Shut up, my phone. But yeah, that VTech sample is just not really a good choice. I mean, sure, they mixed it in with other VTech MIDI samples, MIDI files, which are common as well. But this is not Jank Tech. This is not Jank Tech. This is like the boring era of VTech, I believe. Like, this is like the era that everybody kind of knows, basically. I mean, like, kind of the annoying era. Like this is the era where VTech bought out Leapfrog. Like, the era of this, when this came out, was Jank Tech was being phased out in favor of new VTech products. VTech was like, oh yeah, we're gonna phase out Jank Tech and we're gonna put in new products. And I'm like, okay, sure. But why did they have to use that sample? That sample just kinda is not really that good. I mean, it's not good to use in a VTech toy, but I mean, because everybody's going to copy that freaking sample. That sample is just going to be used and used and used and used and used. That set of sample is used in the teaching keys, in the rock jams, in the versions of Techno Beat, in just other VTech products, and other Fisher Price products, and just used. It's just like overused, that sample. Like, how overused that sample is just overused. Just overused. That is just overused, and I mean, it's just overused. It's just overused. I mean, I gotta admit it, it's overused too many times. But yeah, like, that sample's kind of ready to be retired, basically. I mean, that sample should just be retired from VTech's library. I mean, that's just way too overused. I mean, it's way too overused. And yeah, and that's it. That's basically my rant about VTech samples.
Speech on. Pause video. Stop recording.